look at your life. It is not that you do whatever you like. So many times you like something, but it doesn't happen because you don't make your life. In this life, simple to understand properly. Everything on which you think your happiness depends, none of them are owned by you and none of them are made by you. If you understand this properly, then we move to the next thing, inshallah. First, I want you to understand. Tell me, even you, are you made by yourself? You think you're going to study in Oxford and Cambridge because you're so clever. Tell me, your cleverness, your mind, is it made by you? The way your mind is it made by you? Made by someone else? All these opportunities that you have, this opportunity to study in Oxford or Cambridge, this opportunity is given to you by you. There are so many people, in India and Pakistan, maybe they are more clever than you, but they don't have opportunity. Allah made them to be born there. They can't come here. There are people born in Syria, now in the war, they can't come here. This opportunity that you can study in our university, is it made by you? Your parents who wanted you to study in Oxford and Cambridge, are your parents made by you? There are so many parents who don't want this thing. So look actually around you. You yourself really, whatever you have got, nothing is made by you. If you think really that my happiness depends on what I want, but this I does not exist. Whatever you say I, it is not yours. There is no I really in this matter. Your mind does not belong to you. Your body does not belong to you. Your parents don't belong to you. You do not make them. Simple thing is, none of them you made. You did not make your parent. You did not make your mind. You did not make your body. You did not make actually even the language that you speak. Why things are easier for you in this country? Because you grown up speaking English language. But did you make English language? When you born, language was already there. You did not make anything. Think properly. What you have made. Actually, what you are. Think properly. And then look in all the process really. That is whatever you think mine, nothing yours. Then what should be the right attitude in this life? That you have to. If once you understand really that in this life nothing is made by me and nothing is owned by me. Do you own your eyes? No. It's not that you can sell them, or if it's this problem you can buy them. They have been given to you. Do you own your mind? No. It is given to you. People become mad. People have less mind, whatever. Anything in this life is given to you. It all actually given to you as a gift. Whatever you have got, your parents are gift, your family is gift, the language you speak is a gift, your mind is a gift, your body, the way it is, gift, the color that you have got is a gift given to you. Nothing is made by you. You did not make anything. You don't own anything of your body or anything around you. You don't own anything. What should be the right attitude in this matter really? If nothing belongs to you, nothing is yours. The way is, then look actually, whose is this? Who has so much love for me that he gave me mind? Who loves me so much that he created me in such a nice family? Who loves me so much that he gave me so much these eyes? Who loves me so much? Who is this? It is from your Lord, Allah. Before you are born, He is the one who made you. You did not actually suggest to Him to make your eyes something like that. So what is the right attitude? Right attitude basically is it that whatever He gave you, thank Him, because you did not deserve that. Did He give you because He deserved? Tell me, did I deserve 2 eyes so He gave me? One of the problems in the family life is always men and women, they say, I deserve more than that. Actually, even among the friends, people say, I deserve more than. I went to my friend's house, he only gave me water. He did not give me any food. I certainly am his friend, I deserve more than that. So this thing that you deserve more than that, this is not a right attitude really. Don't tell your Lord that you deserve more than what you have got. Don't tell actually, whatever you have got actually, it is more than you deserve. You did not deserve anything because you did not exist. He is the one who made you. So you did not own anything that has been given to you. You did not buy anything that has been given to you. Neither you, neither your parent. Nothing actually by you. Basically, this idea that I deserve, it should not exist. We don't deserve anything. We don't own anything and we don't deserve anything. If I got something, it is a gift. I did not own. And whatever I got, it is more than I deserve. Because I did not deserve anything anyway. Is it clear to everybody? Try to understand properly. Once you understand, you know really how much you have got. Once you get your mind, if your parent, are certain types of people, they are more than you deserve. There are people worse than you in the life. Whatever has been given to you, nothing you deserve. It always more than you deserve. More than you deserve. You don't deserve. This thing take out from your mind. This first thing take out when you come to your house, and if your wife did not make food properly for you, don't tell the people that see I came to my house and she did not make anything. I certainly I deserve more than that. No, you should not think like that. You should not say I deserve. This deserving thing, take it out. This is the problem really. So first thing, be humble. Know yourself properly. I don't own anything. Whatever I got is a gift from my Lord. I don't deserve anything. Whatever I've got actually is favor from my Lord. He favored. I don't deserve, but He gave me as His favor. When you do this, what will happen? Then you thank Him. Then you thank your Lord. Whatever you got really. Think properly. You come to your house, your wife did not make food for you, did not receive nicely, and she is in the bed, she is not feeling well. What you say? Okay, thank my Lord that she is still alive. And I ask her to make her to be cured. Something else will happen worse. To thank. Always look what you have got. Always be positive in your life. Look at what you got. To thank Allah about what you have got from Him. And then be patient, do sabr for what you did not get. It's simple thing. This life really is between shukr and sabr. I don't deserve anything. Whatever I got is a gift from my Lord. Favor from my Lord. Whatever He has given me, I thank Him. Whatever I expected, but I did not get, I don't complain. Because I don't deserve anyway. But I can ask my Lord, I am patient. I'm not going to complain my Lord. He has given me so much anyway. He has given us so much, so much. If you can think really, somebody has to buy your eyes. Think really how precious you are. What has given you, it is so much. So why is what? Shukr and sabr. Thank for what He has given you, and sabr for what you don't have. Sabr properly. And ask Him properly. So He said, لَإِن شَكَرْتُمْ لَأَزِيدَنَّكُمْ. If you thank me, I will give you more. This attitude will make life so nice you cannot imagine really. You need to learn in this life that whatever I've got it is just pure gift from my Lord. Nothing I owned and nothing I deserve. I did not do anything for Him. So much He has given me. He made me to be born, to see this world. And then He gave me opportunity that I can work hard to get paradise, eternal life in paradise. He has given so much. I should be thankful for Him. To get fullness, it will come. So that actually is very important.